What's up, chat? Welcome back to Edexcel Science channel, and now we are at question 2 from 2026 June IAL Chemistry Unit 3 paper from Edexcel. A liquid organic compound X contains two functional groups. Tests are carried out to identify X. Test 1. A small amount of phosphorus 5 chloride PCl5 is added to 2 centimeter cube of X, and the observation we get is misty fumes. Test number 2. Aqueous sodium hydrogen carbonate is added to 2 centimeter cube of X and we get no visible reaction. Name the functional group identified by this test. So guys, PCl5 is a test for the presence of OH groups in organic compounds. However, OH groups are present in both alcohols and carboxylic acid. But in test number 2, the sodium hydrogen carbonate shows no visible reaction. If it was a carboxylic acid, it would have given a positive result because the acid would react with the hydrogen carbonate and produce carbon dioxide gas. But since this shows no visible result, that means the functional group identified by test 1 and test 2 can only be alcohol. Okay, it cannot be carboxylic acid. And this is from chemistry unit 2, organic chemistry. Okay, moving on. Test number 3. A few drops of X are added to 2 centimeter cube of Benedict solution. The mixture is placed in a warm water bath. The test gives a positive result. Complete the table by giving the expected observation for the positive result produced by X. So a positive result can only be given by an aldehyde when it comes to Benedict solution, okay, or failing solution. A ketone will never give a positive result. Yeah. A ketone would not give a positive result. So the only identify by name or formula the functional group, I think it is only aldehyde. Okay. Now Benedict solution itself is blue, but when it gives a positive result due to an aldehyde, it produces red precipitate. Okay. Moving on to question number C. The mass spectrum of compound X has a molecular ion peak at M by Z 74. Draw the two possible structural isomers of X. Use the information about X and your answer to A and B. Okay. So let us revise what we found in part A and part B. In part A, we found out that one of the functional group is OH and another functional group is the aldehyde functional group, which is CHO or COH. Okay. Now, what I want to do is that I first of all want to make a blueprint of the compound X with the two functional groups. So let's say that this is my carbon and this is my aldehyde functional group, which is added to another carbon which has a OH functional group, right? And this is another hydrogen. Now, of course, this compound is incomplete, but I do not know how many more carbon it will have, whether it will have 2 carbon or 3 carbon, right? So what I want to do is I want to find out the total mass of this part. So I have 2 carbons and I have 3 hydrogens and I have 2 oxygen. That will give me 59. Now our total mass must be 74 and I have only found 59. So I am left with 15. So what I want to do right now is I want to add a methyl group because a methyl group has the mass of 15. And that is how I have developed this molecule X. Okay. If you add all the mass of all the atoms here, it will add up to 74. So this is one of the compound. Sorry, one of the isomer. Okay. So H, C, 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 double bonded O, H, my alcohol functional group, H, H, and H. Now, what I can do is, I can move this OH to this carbon, and that will become a structural isomer, right? Okay. So H, H, and my aldehyde functional group. By the way, guys, this compound is called 2-hydroxypropanol, and this is called the 3-hydroxypropanol. So the aldehyde functional group has more priority than the alcohol functional group. Therefore, the aldehyde becomes a suffix and the alcohol will become a prefix. Okay. So over here, the alcohol functional group is at carbon number 2. So it is 2-hydroxy. And over here, the alcohol functional group is in carbon number 3. So it is 3-hydroxy. Okay. Question number 2. Suggest how the mass spectrum fragmentation patterns of X could be used to identify which isomer is present. In your answer, refer to the structure and M by Z values of any relevant fragments. So what you have to basically do when they ask you this type of question is that what is unique between uh, these two isomers that is not present in the other one. Okay. So for example, this methyl group is not present in 3-hydroxypropanol, or this part is not present in 2-hydroxypropanol, right? So I am just going to write these two. I think you can write other ones, which is fine. So the first one is that do I have to draw anything though in your answer refer to structure? Okay. So I'm going to get for 2-hydroxypropanol, we will get a reading at M by Z 15 for this methyl group, which is CH3 plus. Okay. And for 3-hydroxypropanol, there will be a peak at M by Z. How much again? So carbon is 12 plus 16, 28, 29, 30, and 31. Okay. So we will get an M by Z at 31 due to CH2OH plus. Okay. So all you have to do every time when they ask you how to differentiate between two compounds using mass spectrum or infrared spectrum, you just have to find out the unique thing about each molecule that is not present in the other molecule. So that is it for question number 2, guys. I hope that it was made easier for you guys, and please don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. It always motivates me to make more and more videos. And that is it for this video, guys. I'll see you in the next one.